Hey guys, Mimi Jones, what's up? Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I'm going to continue with my video about intervals. So when we last spoke, I think we left off learning that this middle note in between the C and D has two names, C sharp, or can be referred to as D flat. And we can see that here. So this D flat could have also been written like, draw your C, and then you put a sharp right next to it. Something like that. Okay? And that's the C sharp and D flat. So we're gonna label more of these. If we go up one, this is a D, and if we go up by a half step, we get D sharp. D sharp can also be called, because of E, if you flat it by a half step, can also be called E flat. D sharp or E flat. And these are just going up by half steps to show you what's in between these notes. So here we just did D sharp. It could also be an E flat. So it's a note in between the D and E. Let's continue. If we go up a half step from the E, we just land on F. So there's a natural half step in between there. There's no note in between for Western music. If we go up a half step from the F, we get, that's right, F sharp. But if we go down a half step from the G and you get that same note that you hit with the F sharp, you're going to get something called a G flat. If you go from the G up one, yes, you're going to get a G sharp. And if you go down one from the A, you're going to get an A flat. So G sharp and A flat are the same note. Let's try another one. If you go up one half step from the A, you're going to get an A sharp. And if you go down one half step from the B, it's A sharp, but you're going to call it B flat. Oh, here. So it's important to note that these notes have two names, but they sound the same. They're the same note, but they have two names. And I'll do it over here so you understand. This D sharp could have also been, if you look over there, it says D sharp is also an E flat, right? And E sharp, if we just go up one half step, we run into F. So there's nothing there. If we go up one half step from F, we get an F sharp. But that could have also been called a G flat. See? F sharp, G flat. When we get to the G, we can go up a half step. And let me do it on here so you can see what that looks like. F sharp on the staff would look like that. G sharp would look like that. If you did, G sharp is the same as an A flat. So it will look like that, like a baby B, a little b, or again, the G sharp. A sharp could look like this. See how it's in the middle of the space? A sharp to B. And then a half step up from B is C. So it's important to note in this lesson that half steps and whole steps, which are the basis of intervals, are reflected in flats and sharps. Flats or sharps. So this is how you get those in between notes. Half steps and whole steps. Well, right now we're just doing half steps, so we'll just leave it at that. Okay, that's it for my lesson today. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.